Welcome back to Let's Play Endless Space 2 on Endless Difficulty. I'm JC Proton playing a custom Horatio faction. We're playing Gene Splicing Horatio with the Extreme Foreman characteristic, and it has planet menders. We're doing planet menders and also sowers as the minor population, which we have spliced. So all of that allows us to mitigate the planetary depletion mechanic that is associated with extreme foreman. So at this point, we are not depleting. We're not depleting our planets. As you can see, we're neutral on depletion, essentially. So at this point, we have gone ahead, decided to get aggressive. So it's a 4X game, right? So you explore, expand, exploit, and exterminate, right? And we have explored the whole galaxy. We are beginning to expand our empire. We filled this constellation and a little bit more. We recently completed a tech that allows us to get 4 more systems, and we also completed another one that's going to let us get 8 more beyond that. So we're looking at high 20s worth of systems that we can get without any disapproval penalties. We'll be in the high 20s probably within about 5 turns or so. So I've decided to go on offense. I could have maybe turtled up and just been very defensive and gone for an economic or science victory, but I want to be more fun and entertaining than that. So I've decided to declare war on everyone around me. So I've declared war on the Vaulters, the United Empire, the Lumeris, and the Riftborn are in an alliance with the Vaulters. So by declaring war on them, I declared war on these guys as well. So I haven't declared war on the Cravers yet. They might do that for me. We'll see. The Cravers continue to not invade the system for no good reason that I can think of. The Craver fleets are pretty strong. Pretty strong. Here you see they've got fleets of up to 24 command points, 7,600 attack power, 3,900, 10,000 attack power, 6,700 attack power. That 10,000 is like, seriously, that's formidable, right? And that is impressive. 10,000 attack power. So my fleets do not measure up to that. My fleet over here is half of that. Not even half of that, right? 4,900 attack power. So yeah, we've got some work to do here. So we don't have any medium ships built right now. We are working on the tech for those right now. That's the next thing that we're working on. Get that medium ship tech going. Once we are able to build some of those, and we'll see how we're going to stack up against the Cravers, our main competitor at this point, as far as score, right? We're at 1849. Cravers at 1085. Although it's still a little bit of a mystery to me how the game is adding up the score. They have as many or more systems as I do, and their fleet is superior, but perhaps it's because I have good trade routes going on here, or perhaps I've developed my systems to higher populations. Those could be factors in the score difference. Here we see the populations of the Craver systems. Their home world has 14, their home system I should say. So their populations are much lower than mine. So I think that must be part of the factor. Here you see my populations. I have some systems in the 30s. So anyway, that's where we're at. Just a quick recap. And we left off at the end of turn 116. We're clicking next turn. and going into turn 117. The next election will be after turn 120, between 120 and 121. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens this turn, man. Let's move those fleets, and we're losing population out of AA, my home system, because we have it supporting massive, well, we had it supporting massive number of outposts, enough that it was negative, but apparently that situation has temporarily stopped. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Oh, looky. Hero available for recruitment. Cool. Ecologist, industrialist, ecologist. Interesting. So an overseer industrialist. That might be interesting. My current leaders are these. So this is our senator for the ecologists. This is our senator for the industrialists. I'm not super excited about his Senate ability, which is here. Plus 10% defending troops' health on systems. Wah, wah. That's weak, right? That's weak. I mean, I took him as a leader because I didn't have one. It would be nice to have a better industrialist representative in the Senate. So let's see what this guy has to offer. Plus 10 industry per anomaly on colonized planet on system. He is an overseer. So on the Senate, he will add plus 0.5 deposit value on resource deposits. And his SOFON specific ability is plus 5 approval on systems. Not awesome, but not terrible either. It's okay. He would actually be a really strong fleet commander as well, because he has this energy weapon damage on fleet ability and plus 6 movement on fleet. On Senate. No, I definitely want an overseer. I don't know that I really want a guardian. I mean, more fleet commanders would be okay. I would tend to put them on a... Yeah, it's going to need to be an overseer. I guess it's really going to be between these two overseers. So as a governor, would I rather have this guy or the other guy? Plus 10 industry per anomaly. I mean, as a governor, this is still better. Versus scavenger. Influence. Minus 5% ship cost on Senate. Ooh, see. No, it's not going to be because he is ecologist, so he won't be on the Senate. 30% food. 30% food becomes industry. Foreign populations won't matter. There won't be many of those. There won't be many of those. So as to which one becomes, that 30% food might be the tipping point. This guy has a big boost on industry though. And that's a better senator ability. So even though this guy would be a good fleet commander, I'm probably going to use him on system. Yeah, because it's senator, deposit value. I have the Craver, and he's an overseer. So the abilities he's contributing, he's contributing deposits. You know what I should do? This. I should unlock this. That will let me pick another leader out of the marketplace. I'll be able to buy a hero. There are 7 heroes there. Odds are good that one of them will be useful to me. Maybe more than one. And I have a giant pile of dust sitting around that are not being used, so I could use that to buy some leaders. He would be a good fleet commander. It would be a shame to waste him on the fleet, though. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll get him, and we'll put him on a planet. I don't want to put him here. You normally want to put them somewhere where they have a pretty good amount of industry. This is a good spot. Yeah, that'd be a good spot. We need more of that anyway. This is a weird bug. You don't get the scroll bar down here and you don't have arrows. But you hit escape and then you do it again. And now you can do this. Okay, I'll fiddle around with that at the end of the turn. We will arrest the spies. We don't want a 40% chance causing a political crisis. Okay. Let's get these ships out of the hangar. Wanted to get an overwatch over here to help with the vision radius. Have a better view of what's going on over here. Okay, monsoon. Go to forest. Arid to jungle. Boreal to forest. Jungle to atoll. And Arctic to snow. Okay, we'll knock out the fleet movements. Okay, let's see what we have. 6. We're going to go with a huge ice ball here. Ice planet. And we will provide food support from AA. are sieging him to the tune of 136 per turn. So yeah, in 3 turns we'll invade him. Maybe 4 turns, but we'll be able to just basically stomp him. He is definitely put on notice. We have arrived and we are sieging him down. Okay. Since they have minimal defense, I'm going to go ahead and split this fleet. I'm going to attack his puny excuse of a fleet. Ah, cool. I can make it. I'll attack him with this little fleet. And then that way, if he brings another big fleet in, I still have a fleet there to counter that, so that way I can actually get the sieging started. You can't siege them until after you have cleared out their fleet. This should be no contest. Here you see my awesome, cool, green looking ships. Greenish looking ships. Shields up. Here's his torpedo coming in. My point defense took it out, and yeah, that was a quick fight. That was a really quick fight. Yep, no contest. And now we are sieging. Whew, 210. Yeah, we'll be invading next turn. Really? They didn't have... Okay. They didn't... I know these metafolders, they have the ability to build like a... some sort of orbital gateway that lets them basically teleport between systems that have these Stargate things, warp gates maybe, I guess. It's like a wormhole. It basically creates a wormhole between all their systems that have the gate, so they can travel instantaneously between their systems. But I guess they didn't build one here, because he's retreating and he's going, flying through space instead of just teleporting. So I guess they don't have one. All right. Well, next turn I'm invading that. And then I remember that there were ambler population there before, so taking that may give me ambler population, and maybe, there's 9 pops there, so there's a chance there's some Vultures or whatever else. But I may end up coming back and saying, yeah, I'm going to need some genetic recoding because I've got some ambler populations that I don't really need, since I already spliced them before. They're kind of, they can be, let's not say exterminated, they can be reconfigured into a more useful, more beautiful Horatio population. How about that? Yeah. We'll improve them, whether they like it or not. Okay, I'll fiddle with that after the recording. I don't want to just bore you with just moving populations, shuffling them around, micromanaging. That's probably not interesting to watch. I do way too much of that anyway. So I think we needed a siege here because we only have, what, 3 of them? Something like that. Yeah, that's what it was. So the plan was to get, I think it was 4 invaders per attack fleet. Revealer 6, okay. So we don't need fast revealers anymore. Because we've explored the whole galaxy now. So we're basically just going to convert our any remaining revealers that manage to survive this long in the game. We're going to just basically convert them over to Overwatch ships, where they just have a large vision radius, like that. Okay. Looks like we're in good shape. All that's left to do this turn is fiddle around with micromanaging populations on planets. So I'll do that after the recording, and then when we come back, we'll start back here, ready to click the end turn button, and we'll we'll do turn 118 in the next recording. Until then, I hope you have a good day. Hope your lives are going well. And you and all those close to you are doing well. Yeah. Like and subscribe if you liked it and you want to see more content from me. I'd appreciate it. It'll help the channel. And have a good day. And thanks for watching.